guys, how are you? This is Lois. Welcome back to the second part of scholarships. So if you haven't watched part one, please watch that before you watch this, as this is a continuation. Have you subscribed, please? If you haven't, kindly subscribe, like this video, share this video. Yeah, like. Okay, thank you guys. So again, this is not legal advice. It's not professional advice. If you need my services, please go to www.mileleimmigrationservices.ca. All right, so now you already know the types of scholarships that are available to you, okay? And that is what we discussed in part one of this video, okay? So most schools here, actually almost all schools, you're going to find that the people who are responsible of selecting candidates for the various scholarships are the various faculties, okay? So what are the things that the faculty considers before choosing you as the recipient of that scholarship or even that funding? All right, so we want to look at some of those things just so that you're prepared. All right, the first thing that these people look for, of course, is your academic excellence. Okay, so this includes your past results, your awards, and your academic record. Okay, number two is your research potential. You cannot downplay this. And with research potential, they want to see your research history, you know, the potential, your research history, your interest in discovery, you know, your proposed research, your potential, the potential of that research to contribute to the advancement of the knowledge in the field, etc. So whatever you can show to show that you have that research potential, please bring it to the table. Okay, the other thing that they're going to consider is, and this is really important, is your personal characteristics and interpersonal skills. Vital, my friend. So this is demonstrated by the applicants' past professional and relevant extracurricular interactions. How do you interact with people across the board? You know, not just friends or your colleagues, but how do you interact with people socially? What is your work experience? What is your leadership experience? What are your project management skills? What are your communication skills? What is your involvement in the academic life? Okay, what is how much do you volunteer? Okay, and how much do you have? How much are you involved in the community? This is very important. So if you volunteer somewhere, whatever you do, if you belong to the Rotary, whatever it is, if you feed the poor, these people want you to highlight all that. Please do not shy away from highlighting your achievements. If you're an awesome person, you're an awesome person. Let everybody know about it. Okay, this is a place to brag a little. Okay, guys. Yes, this is a place where you have to brag a little bit. You don't shy off. You don't hide. You don't withhold stuff that can portray what kind of a person you are. So make sure you're letting them know just what kind of a person you are, how good you are, and how much you can change the society. Not just how much you can change, is how much you have changed. How much have you impacted your society where you are today, because that is going to dictate how much then you're going to contribute in the future. Okay? All right. You're also going to find that most secondary, because I know when I say all these things, a lot of kids who are just finishing high school, they're like, oh my God, I don't belong to any organization. No, don't worry, my friends. Most secondary school students are going to be automatically considered, especially for awards and some scholarships upon admission. Of course, not just like that. These are merit-based awards. So you got to be eligible. You've got to qualify for that. So as long as you're qualified, they're going to put you directly into those programs, and they're going to award you those awards or grants or whatever. Okay, so again, remember people, we said that any scholarship is important. It doesn't matter the amount. Even if you get 2,000, you steal 2,000 less out of a student loan. Okay, excuse me. So take whatever you can, and that's why I also said please emphasize on grants. Yes, consider grants and any aid available to you. Okay, so in case you don't have that direct link, okay, and I know I talked about a few universities, but how do you go about looking for scholarships in all these universities in Canada? How do we go about that? This is how we do it. Every university and college must be offering some sort of a scholarship. So how do you do it? How do you approach? The first and most important thing you need to do is identify the course you want to study. You can be looking for a scholarship that only targets engineering students while you're in the humanities. Okay, so make sure first determine your course of study. And that is very important. How you choose your course is very, very important. Not just for school admission, but also even for a study permit allocation. You want to be given a study permit. So be very careful when you're selecting a course. If you need help in course selection, please talk to me. I can always guide you based on your unique profile. Okay? So once you know the course, the next thing now is to identify the schools that offer these courses, because not all schools are going to be offering all the courses. So you may be interested in a school in a scholarship that is in this school, but then again your course is not offered in that school. So course number 1. Number 2, you identify the school. Once you identify the school, this is where now and of course, how are you going to choose the school? There are so many factors before you can choose that school. Okay, of course, some of the most important ones that I want you to check, and especially when you're coming here as an international student, and I've done this in a previous video for international students. If your goal is to settle in Canada, please make sure that first you're dealing with a designated learning institution. Secondly, make sure you're looking for an institution that offers programs that qualify for postgraduate work permit. That way you're able to get a work permit after you graduate and you're in Canada longer to gain Canadian work experience, for you to be able to immigrate faster, either through the federal skilled worker class or any of the programs that go through the express entry, or even the provincial nomination programs. Okay, you want to be in Canada, you want to be here to qualify for those programs. Okay, so the other thing also that you consider when choosing a school is the province. Which province do you want to go to? Maybe you want to target a province where you will settle in future, so that you can start building your roots. You can start having friends and establishing yourself in that province. Because also you find that most provinces where you study, you're going to find that as a former international student in a certain province, you're going to find you're going to be eligible for a lot of provincial nomination programs in that province. So, okay? All right. Then, once you do that, open that school's website, yes, and type, or just go on Google. That's where you should be starting. Go on Google. I know a lot of people don't like working and Googling. Make Google your best friend, okay? Or come to me and pay me a fee, okay? Make Google your best friend. Go to Google and type, XYZ scholarships, okay? There's going to be a website for that, a tab for that. Once you're there, it's going to it's going to give you a list of all the available scholarships depending on the funding institutions that we discussed prior, okay? So look at what you qualify for, okay? Look at what you qualify for under that. And then you apply by the guidelines, okay? I know some people, and especially postgraduate students, who are looking for research-based programs. Yeah, If you're looking for those research-based programs, another good place that you need to look is under the school faculty. So go under there, the graduate programs, and look at the faculty. It's going to give you a list of the faculty, and most of them are going to indicate whether a certain member is accepting inquiries. Start there. Make your inquiry there. Okay, when you're making this inquiry, please don't just send one sentence. I've seen people send me emails and I want to cry. Please, people, be very formal, send emails, contact these people by the means they have established. Mostly it's going to be emails. Be very formal, be very respectable, be very articulate, okay? Be very articulate and to the point, okay? Approach this member and submit your inquiry. Be very clear on what you want to achieve, whether you want a research program or you're looking to be funded. Okay, once you do that, now give that member time to respond to you. Don't write someone an email today and and nudge them tomorrow. Please don't do that. Give them time to respond, a reasonable time to respond to you. If maybe 2 weeks have passed, you haven't heard back, maybe you may send a gentle reminder. And this reminder will be, I'm just checking whether you received my previous email, maybe it went to spam or something like that. Don't pester, hey, you guys, you haven't responded. No, please be nice. Okay, I know you're nice. Okay, so wait till you hear back. It could be your lucky day. You may get it, you may not get it. If you don't get it, we shall see your chances of maximizing, yeah, how to maximize your chances. I'm saying things upside down. So it's how to maximize your chances of getting that scholarship. Okay? Again, we said take whatever comes your way, because whatever comes your way is going to help you in one way or another. If you don't have to pay 2,000, 5,000, the full fee, it's all good. Okay, take whatever you can get out there. So I'm gonna just talk about 4 ways to make sure that you're maximizing your chances. Okay, number 1, my friend, apply to as many scholarships as possible. Yes, don't just apply to one and sit down. You're better off getting 10 and having a choice. Okay, so apply to as many. Nobody ever died from applying or even getting so many scholarships. So apply to so many, like your life depends on it. The same way you apply for jobs. I said getting a scholarship is like getting a job. So apply for so many. Make sure you're doing them the right way though. Number 2 is follow the rules. When you go to the website and there's the guideline, please read that guideline. Be, careful and thorough. Read it and read it again until you understand and you follow the guidelines of the application. Some people, you're still going to be told, send an email, but you do not want to send an email. You still want to call someone. You're calling these people, maybe they're in class or maybe they're in meetings. Please follow the rules. Okay? It's in your best interest to follow the rules. Okay? Once you follow the rules and you understand, I always say, before you submit that application, check it and check it again. But at times we check our things and we can't find mistakes because we've already spent so much time on them. So get a second pair of eyes. Have someone review your application before you submit it. If you need professional help, please reach out to me. Of course, reach out to me if you need a review before submission, or even someone else, not necessarily me. Okay? Yeah, so make sure that your work is reviewed before you can submit, because you do not want to make any mistakes. Okay, number 3, my friend, writing. Yes, communication. Show that you have mastery of this English language. Yes, if it's an English scholarship, unless it's a French scholarship, please make sure you watch out for grammatical errors. Be very clear and concise and very articulate. Okay. All right, you're going to find that some of these scholarships these days, they even ask for videos. If you're not so good with the written communication, you may consider doing a video application. Okay, just film yourself, and you know the good thing about filming yourself is people are able to see you and form an impression of you. Just make sure that the impression they get of you is the right impression about you. Okay, if you like cursing, please refrain from cursing. Okay, and then the last one, of course, be prepared. Be very prepared. Take these things seriously. And when I say prepared, I mean that before candidates can be awarded these scholarships, the finalists at times are required to attend an interview. So in an interview, just like you're going to get that dream job, please bring your A game. Okay, bring your A game. You're getting a scholarship. You can go online. You can search for common scholarship interview questions. Go over them. Do as much as possible to get ready for that interview. Okay? And with all that, my friend, I hope and I really wish you success in getting that scholarship. If you get a scholarship, just send me a note sometime. Okay, just send me a note. It doesn't matter. Send me a note and say, Lois, you know, I followed your tips and I got that scholarship. I would really appreciate. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I will see you at another video whereby I'll be addressing a particular scholarship program that I think you should be looking at right away because it's accepting applications. Okay, bye guys, see you.